Why did the Gospels sometimes record Jesus saying different things? Does this mean the Bible isn't reliable? This is one of the most common challenges skeptics bring up when arguing against biblical inerrancy. The reality is the Gospel writers weren't following modern journalistic standards where every quote has to be verbatim. It's important to remember that the Gospels are ancient biographies. Verbatim quoting was neither common nor expected in ancient biography. Instead, they were focused on communicating the message of what Jesus said, not necessarily his exact words. For example, the parable of the mustard seed appears in all three synoptic gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke, but Jesus' words are slightly different in each version. Is that a contradiction? No, because they're all communicating the same truth, just in different ways. Ancient authors paraphrased, summarized, and sometimes even adjusted minor details to emphasize a point, which was totally normal in their own literary conventions. A great modern analogy would be eyewitnesses to an event. Consider the Titanic, for example. Some witnesses reported that the ship broke in half before it sank, while others said it sank as one whole. Regardless, they all agree that the crash happened. The gospel writers all had their own personalities, their own way of paraphrasing, their own particular theological emphasis, and potentially even their own unique sources. If three people witness a car crash, they might describe it differently. One might focus on the sound, another on the driver's reaction, and another on the aftermath. But all three agreed that the crash happened. The same goes for the Gospels. The core message, Jesus' teaching and his resurrection, remains consistent across all four accounts. No one disagrees that Jesus rose from the dead. I posted a huge video talking about biblical inerrancy and going into all of these details.